I'm Emily.
And I'm Ethan.
We're traveling across America in search of its most captivating communities.
All the while, we're working from the road and taking the adventures as they come.
This is
Remote!
From Moab, we drove across Utah to reach Cedar City, located in the southwest region of the state. We happened to be there during an unprecedented time. The region received more snowfall than they had for 40 years, but we certainly didn't let that stop us from having fun.
This is the San Rafael Swell.
Gee, that's swell.
Cedar City is best known for its location on the edge of Zion National Park, a place that I have wanted to visit for years.
Today we drove all the way to Zion National Park, only to find out that it was closed due to winter weather, even though it's a beautiful sunny day. So instead, I found a different trail, and this one was dog friendly, so the good news was my doggies got to run around in the snow. Dogs are happy that the national park was closed because now they get to tag along. I guess I learned something today. I had no idea that plaster required a quarry. So that's new information. Ooh, this one is a calf killer. What'd you think of it, Ethan?
I saw rocks.
Visiting Zion National Park is like stepping foot into the prehistoric past. It is a land of sandstone cliffs of biblical proportions, formed from hardened sand dunes over 150 million years. As we drove through the park, we found ourselves at a loss for words. The roads had reopened, but trails were still closed because of the snow. Nonetheless, I counted myself extremely lucky to have the chance to visit, especially because it wasn't as crowded as it would have been otherwise. It's easy to see why this park gets 4.5 million visitors per year, despite its remote location. What other national park has a brewery inside?
None.
I see a bird.
Cedar City has turned out to be really cool. There's a lot of jogging trail around town, lots of hiking. I mean, you can just like walk out your door and the mountains are right there. It's amazing. Everybody's been so friendly, and it's a pretty decently stocked city. Like, you know, there's any kind of doctor that you would need, any kind of store that you would need. It's a lot bigger than I expected, actually. There have been so many animal tracks in the snow everywhere we've gone. It's really cool knowing there are so many animals out here, even though you can't necessarily see them.
Fashion. You could never have too many coats in fashion.
I booked us a canyoneering trip a while back, thinking that it would be, nice spring weather, but alas, it is not. It's lots and lots and lots of snow out here. But the canyoneering folks said that we're still on, surprisingly. So we're driving out to some other town on the east side of Zion, and we'll see how this goes. We're going rappelling, which is kind of crazy because there's like 6 feet of snow outside the car, but it's not canceled for some reason, so we're gonna try it out. That's what we're going down.
Glad you know we're recording.
Oh,
Cool.
all right.
Can I see my hand?
Records automatically. Yep.
Cool.
You've wasted 12 seconds of film on your hand.
That's all right.
Edit.
Most of this is going to be B-roll.
Yeah, right. Perfect. We'll get this extra. I was going to add a little friction too. So.
Yeah.
You ready?
Sweet. That's a good picture too.
Ooh, that's what I just came down. Pretty cool. And turns on the camera. Fall.
The Slot Canyon was pretty much the coolest playground I've ever been on. There was no possible way to keep our feet dry, but it was totally worth the wet socks.
Been kind of quiet because it's like you're in a sound booth almost with the walls.
Yeah. Now your right foot down way underneath you, underneath a rock right there.
So I see.
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
That's a nice one. I think that's the way to go.
Just like the water.
Yeah.
Get a picture of you guys. Sweet.
Oh, this is super cool.
It has been a little bit difficult packing for this journey because we're leaving in late February and we're probably going to be on the road till God only knows when, but all of spring and probably into summer. And so we kind of had to pack for all seasons, which is tough when you're just in a little car. And I have like 3 winter outfits with me, so it's going to be a lot of doing frequent laundry for a while here until it starts to get warm.